So you're going to amortize over a certain period. So these are called amortization schedules. Like I said, we have spreadsheets that are going to do them, computer programs will do them, but you need to know how to do the math behind it. Okay. So we're going to create a schedule showing the principal and interest. Remember that what we pay back gets broken into, our monthly payment is broken into interest and payment on the principal. And the principal is the amount of your original mortgage. Just in case you don't remember all these things, so the principal is the amount of the original mortgage. So we are going to do, so interest over the first 4 months of an $80,000 mortgage, okay, $80,000 mortgage, that's what we're borrowing. We're doing 7.5% over 20 years, and we're gonna put $15,000 down on that. So really our house must have cost $95,000 because we're borrowing 80 and we've paid 15. Okay, so the down payment is going to be our equity. It's what we own. It's what we own of the house, the equity. So when you start, the equity is the money that you put in. So we're going to put in 15,000 here. So of that $95,000 house, what? Yeah. It's what we're borrowing. Yeah. B-O-R-R-O-W. That's a W-I-N-G. So you own $15,000 of your $95,000 house. You still owe to the bank your mortgage, that $80,000. So that's in the beginning. That's the first day that you buy that house. You own $15,000 of it. You still owe 80. Okay. So now we got to figure out our monthly payments. So this is where you're going to make notes all over this about how to deal with each column. So monthly payments are going to come from the table. And when I'm talking about the table, I'm talking about this thing. So 7.5% over 20 years. So I'm going to go down to oh, you guys can't see that, sorry. 7.5. So I'm going to 7.5 right here, and we're going 20 years. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So $7.99 per $1,000. So how we figure that out is we are going to take the $7.99 times it by the $80,000 we're borrowing, and then we divide that by 1,000. Now that was from yesterday's lesson. So Daniel, now you know how to do yesterday's lesson. Easy peasy. So handy dandy calculator. And I'm just doing this all in my calculator to get an answer. So $639.20 is my monthly payment. Okay, you are going to put that monthly payment. Your monthly payment stays the same because we're assuming we've got a fixed rate mortgage. And so it's not going to change every month. If we didn't have a fixed rate mortgage, we'd have to recalculate what we're paying every month. I'm going to tell you that I'm never going to do that to you. In real life, it might happen if you go with a variable mortgage, but for all these examples, we're going to do fixed mortgage payments or a fixed rate payment so that we have the same amount every month. Okay. This is also from yesterday. For the interest payments, we are going to take what we borrowed and we're going to times it by the interest that we paid. So I'm going to go back up here to 7.5%, and I got to convert that into a decimal. So 7.5 divided by 100 is 0.075. Everybody good with that? Ooh, sorry, 0.075. I'm okay with doing it in my head. You don't have to show me that calculation. If you have that calculation, that's great. But if you want to do it off on a scrap piece of paper, that's fine. I'm just wanting to show you all the things I've done. Guys, I'm doing your assignment. I'm not doing the example. Anybody notice that?
Yeah, that's why you were.
Okay, so since we've started this, I was like, this doesn't seem right. That's why I was checking my notes. Why don't I do this example here? Like we'll do this one, and then you do the example as your assignment. Does that make sense? Like they're the same thing, they're just different numbers. Are you okay, Brianna, with that? Yeah. Okay, you just were like.
No, I can't really see you.
Okay, fair. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I should have noticed that, assignment 2. I'm gonna do this one, and you're gonna do the example for your assignment. Everybody got that? So you guys are gonna do this one for your assignment. Woo, that's confusing. All right. Yeah, of course. You know what, we're not too far deep in this one. Let's do the example. But look, I got your assignment started. Yay, you guys. Okay, let's flip it over. Let's go back to the actual example. So when I use this video later, in other courses, I don't have to change anything. Okay, so let's go through. We have a mortgage of 85. We have a $20,000 down payment, and we have 6% over 20 years. That's really the most important stuff. So our equity is what we put in, so that down payment is our starting equity. It's what we own of the house. So I'm going to put my $20,000 here. We still owe the bank $85,000. That's what we haven't paid yet. So on day 1 of our loan, we still owe $85,000. Okay. Now for the monthly payments, I'll do this again. We got to do the monthly payments with the table. So 6% over 20 years. So 6% over 20 years. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So $7.12 per $1,000. So we're going to go $7.12 times 85,000 divided by 1,000, because you're paying $7.12 per $1,000. 712 times 85,000 divided by 1,000. 605.20. Okay, so again, we've got that fixed rate mortgage, so we are going to be paying that same monthly payment all the way through. So we're gonna bring that all the way down. Okay, and that was from yesterday's lesson. So should be good there. Now to do the interest payment. That was also from yesterday's lesson. It was the last example. Looking for a different color. Okay, so we take what we've borrowed, which is 85,000, and we're going to times it by our interest rate. So this is our interest rate. To get it into a decimal, it's going to be 6 divided by 100, which gives me 0.06. And then because it's monthly, we're going to divide by 12, because we're looking for the monthly interest payments. Okay, so 85,000 times 0.06. I get 5,100 divided by 12. That's going to give me $425. Do you guys know why I'm dividing by 12? Can you see that? Do you want me to zoom in? Would that be better? Is that better if I do that? Okay. So like this is my answer, this is my answer. I'm just showing you the math that I did to get there. You don't have to show that to me once you get into the habit of doing it, but I would really recommend while you're trying this example, you copy down all the steps so you can replicate it in the next one. So of that $605.20, $425 is going towards the interest. So that's what you're paying the bank for loaning you the money. Okay, so to figure out what you've done on your principal payment, you're going to take your $605.20 and you're going to subtract the interest from it. And you have paid $180 in the first month and 20 cents towards paying off that $85,000. How does that make you feel? Not very good. This is going to take a long time. This is why they do it over 25 years. Anybody have any questions? No? Math makes sense so far? Okay, so now your equity is going to be the 20,000 or the equity from the line above, and it's going to be the equity plus your principal payments. So I'm going to take 20,000 plus $180.20. Oh my goodness, I don't know what's in my eyeball. So now you own $20,180.20 of your house. Good job, everybody. And now what you're going to do for the unpaid balance, you're going to take your unpaid balance from the previous line and you're going to subtract your principal payment from it. So 85,000 minus 180.20. So that's going to give me $84,819.80. So now you don't owe the bank $8,500, you only owe them $84,819.80. Only. Easy peasy, right? So what's going to happen as you pay off the loan, your equity is going to increase and your unpaid balance is going to decrease. So eventually you'll own your house. So you will have 100% equity and you'll have no unpaid balance. Okay, so here we go again. So this is kind of where it gets a little bit confusing. So here you owed $85,000. Do we owe $85,000 after the first month? No, we owe $84,819. So when we go to calculate the interest rate, you've got to put that $84,819.20 because you don't owe the 85 anymore. You owe less than that. Times it by your interest rate because it's fixed, so it's 0.6, and we're going to divide by 12. And if I do that math, $424.10. So hey, look, you're paying a little bit less interest. Last month you paid $425, you're paying 90 cents less. Good for you guys. So now we take our payment, which is still $605.20, because that didn't change. That gets written down here. And we're going to minus what we paid in interest. $424.10. I'm running out of room. And that gives me $181.10. So that's your principal payment. You're putting $181 onto the principal. You're paying down your loan by $181. So now Your equity was here before, so you're gonna take your $20,180.20 plus your principal payment, so 181.10, and you're gonna get 20,361.30. I'm just underlining the things that are the answers, just so you don't get confused. And then we're gonna take what we owe from the previous line. We're gonna take what we owe. So $84,819.80. And we're gonna minus that principal payment from it, which was $181.10. So now we only owe $84, or $84, wouldn't that be nice? $84,638.70. Okay, so if you guys have been following along, what I would like you to try is the last line on your own. The last line on your own. Can you see that? That's 70. I'm going to freeze this, and I'm going to do it, and you're going to do it, and then we'll see if we have the same answers. I wonder what the video will pick up. I think the video will pick up me actually doing it. Let me know when you guys are ready to see. You guys ready? Yeah? Okay. I'm going to show it to you. Good? So what we should always see is this equity should be always increasing and the unpaid balance should be decreasing, right? Because the idea is you're building more of what you own and the bank less of what you owe them. Okay, so I got the first table started for you because I can't read because, you know, that's just overrated. So the only thing you have to do today for the assignment is the amortization table, and then you can use the rest of the period to work on hand-in number 1. Did we get different answers, Austin?
By 1 cent.
Where?
In the principal payments, I got $182.01. It's my final answer. It was 69 cents.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so I took 84,638.7 times 0.06 gives me that. Divide it by 12.
Yeah, that's
So
the same.
you got that?
It's the next one. Should be 20.
Okay, so 605.2 minus 432.19. Oh, I missed a cent. How did I do that? All right, that's gonna mess everything up. So 182.01, so that's wrong. Changed colors of pens too many times is what I've done.
Somehow you got that one right.
This one's, well, it could be based on the roundings. That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
So this one's good?
Yeah.
And then this one would be good? No.
69 cents.
So this one would be 84,456.69. So that's the right answer. Oh, what a difference a penny makes. But honestly, it will over 25 years. So you want to make sure that you're rounding correctly. Obviously, I struggled with that. Pardon? We're almost done, so you can have this as soon as I'm done. Okay? All right. So the only part for this assignment, and it has an answer key to it, is just an amortization table, and we got it started. And then you want to work on hand-in assignment number 1, which is going towards your problem sets. And you guys need to hand in your problem sets, please, and thank you. I want to give you marks. Okay. That is done.